Alright, so Outcome Memories, a game that's inspired by the disaster. You could basically say that this game combines the culture of Sonic and sonic.exe, just all in general. I don't really know a lot about Sonic, but my friend showed me this game, so yeah. Now, as much as people say that this game is great, and same with my friend, there's a problem I have with this game. Let's talk about what is good in this game. So in Outcome Memories, you have the survivors and you have one executioner. So I guess you could say it's a little bit like Forsaken, but we don't talk about that. Alright, so assuming that you are a survivor, your main objective of this game is to basically just escape from the killer. And the classes in this game are kind of like other games. You have a healer class, you have an attacker class, you have a fat fuck that, I don't know, is only good for escaping, and you have like support kind of classes, and yeah. And already a thing I like about this game, if you're a new player like me, you don't have a lot of abilities for each classes, which keeps this game pretty simple and pretty beginner friendly. So yeah, that's always good. And you can just learn what the abilities do by quickly testing them out, although I will admit that some abilities are kind of confusing at first, but that you will eventually learn them, so yeah. And most of the abilities for each class are usually pretty fun to use and are hard to master but engaging to get better at, so yeah. And while I don't usually like being the killer in this game, the killer is also kind of good, so yeah. As hard as it is to be the killer sometimes, you can usually always find your way around opponents and kill them, but mastering the movement and their movement in this game is hard, but it is fun. And if you pick the character that can kind of support your teammates, then yeah, you basically just stun the killer to prevent the killer from killing all the survivors, so yeah. And once the timer reaches a certain time, then you're supposed to escape. Alright, so before the escape timer is where the game's problems really show. So yeah, most of the time you're mainly hiding for a while and occasionally helping out teammates or kind of interacting with them, I don't fucking know. But this hiding and constantly just waiting there is annoying. But if you want the most likely chance of survival, then yeah, that's pretty much all you just gotta do. Now, if you actually want to try to have fun in this game and you're kind of a supportish role or attacker role or I don't know, whatever the fuck, then you could try to stun the killer good and save some of your teammates, which at least reviving is something that you don't have to constantly hide for, but yeah. And also, if you're cream in this game, as much as it's a good beginner friendly kind of class, waiting for some people to finally get hurt is just boring. It's also boring trying to see when people will come to you for heals. Also, this is another thing with this game, is that it is hard to differentiate the classes in this game, especially with all the cosmetics, and that it only shows the health bars towards the right and not with who is next to you. And also because some of these maps are just like hard to see sometimes. So yeah, big readability problem and engagement problem, I guess you could say. Now, a fix to this hiding, especially if you're either cream or Eggman, would be to have these tasks in the meantime where you have to, like, I don't know, repair generators, turn on the power or something like that, just like how other ASIM games are, like Forsaken and all that stuff. Just so something is always on your mind in this game to keep you engaged and always has you doing something. Also, some other problems that I've noticed is I don't know, the hitboxes can be a little wonky sometimes, but I mean, I don't know, I honestly don't really blame the developers that much. And also I don't know, something about Tails Doll needing a change, needing a rework and rebalance, I don't fucking know. That's kind of about it. As much problems as there is in this game, I do actually find this game kind of enjoyable, but if some of the classes were reworked and I guess rebalanced, and some of the game design problems in this game were fixed, then honestly this would be a pretty good ASIM game. So yeah, this is a game that my friend showed me and I kind of wanted to do a kind of review, kind of video essay about. So yeah, feel free to comment and I don't know, sub, like, whatever you want to do, and see ya.